We start with some developing news out of South St. Louis. Police tell us 2 people are dead after a crash. It happened around 3 this afternoon near South Grand and Taft. Police say 2 people died, 3 others went to the hospital. We have a crew at the scene. We'll give you more information when we learn more.
Tonight, an update to a local murder case that has received national attention for years. Pam Hupp's murder trial is moving from Lincoln County, where it happened, hundreds of miles away to Springfield and Greene County. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
I'm Kelly Jackson. Hupp is charged with killing her best friend, Betsy Faria. Tonight, Elise Schoenig explains why the trial is moving. Elise?
Well, it's been 11 years since Pam Hupp was accused of stabbing her close friend, Betsy Faria, to death. Experts are calling this murder trial's change in venue an enormous effort to give Hupp an impartial jury.
Why a venue change in a high-profile murder trial?
The answer is in the question.
Another twist in a murder trial that's taken many turns. Pam Hupp's fate will no longer be determined in the place she was accused of committing the crime.
In a high-profile case like this, it's more than likely that most, if not all, people who would potentially summon a jury have formed an opinion regarding the case.
Hupp allegedly stabbed and killed her close friend, Betsy Faria, in 2011. Defense attorney Joel Schwartz represented Faria's husband, Russ, who was originally convicted of his own wife's murder in 2013, but was acquitted in a retrial 2 years later.
Unfortunately, the initial investigation centered on Russ and ignored any scintilla of evidence pointing towards another suspect. And in this case, I've always believed that to be Pam Hupp.
Charging documents show the day of her death, Betsy Faria had chemotherapy treatment. She was at her mother's house playing board games with friends when Hupp showed up and insisted on driving Betsy home.
Russ was about 45 minutes away at the time the death would have occurred. He was with 4 other people. He had receipts tracking him there, along with video tracking him there.
But the defense found Hupp made it look like Betsy's husband was guilty by dipping Betsy's socks in her own blood and spreading it around the house. Prosecutors and the defense agreed to move Pam Hupp's trial from Lincoln County to Greene County, Missouri.
It would be much, much easier to find a jury in a place 3.5 hours away like Greene County than it certainly would be to find an impartial jury in Lincoln County.
Once the case is tried, Pam Hupp could face the death penalty if found guilty.
Okay, Elise, this case has gained national attention, a mini-series. We've been following it over the past couple of decades. I'd be interested to know, what does Schwartz think is going to happen next?
Sure, right. So obviously stuff like this, it does take a lot of time here. There's a lot of steps until this case can actually be tried. But he says he doesn't anticipate this case being tried before 2024.
Elise, thanks.